Hello everyone, good morning. So Nana and Granda are currently on their way to London. Who is texting me right now? My bank. They're saying there's fraudulent activity on my card. Okay, we'll get back to that. My Nana and Granda are currently about to board their flight to, let me actually text them and say have a safe flight. They're about to board their flight to London, and then I'm gonna pick them up from the airport. Let me really quickly message them and say have a safe flight. Hope you're all doing really well. I'm currently in their Airbnb right now. Let me just text both of them. Have a safe flight. I'll be at airport. Message when you land. And then we're gonna copy that, send that to Nana, send it to Granda as well. Their Airbnb is, in my opinion, nicer than my apartment, and it's all in the same block, okay? So I decided to keep my Nana and Granda very close to me so that they don't wander far, and this is the first time I've ever Airbnb'd, and let me tell you something, I am going to be Airbnbing again. I had a big fear of Airbnbing because I always thought, what if people cancel? What if the place doesn't look like it? Am I gonna feel like I'm literally living in someone's house? Let me very quickly show you about this place. It is gorgeous. It is literally gorgeous. Let me do a little tour before Nana and Granda get here. They're gonna be a while yet, but so you walk in these doors. This is the exact same layout as my apartment, but it's not. You have these cupboards in here with all of the safety stuff. What's different than my apartment is in here, they have this extra cupboard, which is a full-on walk-in closet, which I'm gagged at, I'm gonna be honest. So have this in here. When you walk here, you come in this first room, which is one of the bedrooms, and it's really, really, really beautiful. And it's really well decorated as well, and it's like really big as well. Like this place is so well decorated, and it's just very light and bright, and they have like the windows right here. It's a really beautiful bedroom. So I have this bedroom. I got them a 2-bedroom just in case, because my Granda snores. So this is gonna be probably my Nana's room. And then in this second bedroom is probably gonna be my Granda's room. Have this bed right here, and have this wardrobe, have this window, and this one is a smaller bedroom, but it's still very, very, very beautiful, and everything's really well decorated. Everything's really well decorated, like things on the wall. And let me tell you, like, look at this lamp. I'm like walking and being like, what inspiration can I take from my Manchester place? Because I think this is a very similar layout to my Manchester. In here is the bathroom. So you can see, hi! You can see the bathroom right here, and it's beautiful. Everything is very clean. I am for sure, by the way, going to stay here when I come back to Brighton. So you come into this open space. Let me turn around and show you. So when you walk in, oh God, it's so beautiful, isn't it? This is the view. It's smaller than my apartment in terms of floor space. It's 100% smaller, but and then the kitchen, and a full fucking fridge. I don't have a full fridge in mine. You wanna know the only thing in here? My Red Bull, which I am going to be, taking right now. See, that's an example of, that didn't hurt me. Why did I do that? And then they have their little balcony with all their little furniture and stuff out there. But I'm gonna be honest, I have been a little bit nervous. Should I sit in this seat? Oh my God, I don't even have like nice furniture in my Brighton apartments. This is so, let me get my Red Bull. I am getting a little bit of confidence. Okay, my Nana said it's delayed half an hour. No problem. I'll set up alerts on your flight. Damn it. Well, I mean, that actually works out better for me, but it works out worse for them because they're gonna be so tired. This has given me a little bit of confidence for my Manchester place because it's just so well decorated as well. I'm really nervous for the move for a multitude of reasons, but one of the main ones being I'm very nervous that I know that my place is smaller than my Brighton place right now. And my Brighton apartment is so big, like the floor space, like you see in my vlogs, from the kitchen to the living room is just so much empty space, but it's a blessing and a curse. It's great for the dogs. It's not that great for me because it makes me feel like the place is always not decorated and like way too much space. It's something annoying to complain about, but I genuinely mean it. And this floor place is, I honestly think that this is very similar to my Manchester in videos I've seen. Now, I've only seen videos of apartments that are similar to mine in Manchester. I'm actually gonna open the balcony so I can get the air in. But I have only been sent videos of what my apartment looks like on the like floor above or the floor below. I have not actually seen my apartment, and they're still furnishing it, so I don't necessarily know what it looks like, but I know that the floor plan is definitely smaller than my Brighton one. But I think that it is very similar to this, if I'm being honest, because in Manchester I have the kitchen right here, which is like this, and then I have over here is like the sofas and the TV, so this is probably accurate, and then I have a little bit of floor space, and then this is probably very accurate to my Manchester. This is probably very accurate, and this has given me a little bit of more excitement for my apartment in Manchester because I have been, I mean, it has been a little bit daunting not knowing exactly what the apartment looks like that I'm moving into because they're furnishing it the day before I move in. And obviously I couldn't go and view it in person. They've only sent me like sample videos, which Brighton did as well. And obviously Brighton turned out amazing. So this has given me a little bit of confidence. I'm gonna be honest that if my Manchester apartment is anything like this one, I am happy. So I'm very excited for my Nana and Granda to arrive. I'm just enjoying my Red Bull. I went to the shop for them and picked them up some bread, butter, some milk. I need to actually put that in the fridge. I got some food for the dogs. Gonna bring that back to my apartment. Literally, we're just talking about a different floor here, you know, for my apartment. So the fact that they're so close to me is really, really, really great. But it feels so weird to be in like a different apartment, and it's not the ocean view, but it's like the boat view of where I'm, you know, staying. So it's very, very, very different. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous place. And whenever I come to Brighton, I am for sure going to stay here if it is available. The guy who owns it, really, really, really nice, really well decorated. I mean, I'm obsessed with this over here, like this. They have, what do they have over here? Let me take my Red Bull with me. I need to actually put their things in the fridge. Okay. I love a big fridge. I love a big fridge. Okay. So, I got their bread that they like. So I'm gonna put this by the bread section. I got myself some tea that I like, my immune tea. I am leaving this here just so I can sit and have tea with my Nana and Granda. I got them a little milk, which I'm gonna put in here, and then I got them butter, and then I have my dog food in there, so a little butter. Kerrygold Irish butter for the Irish Nana and Granda. Wow, what an empty fridge. I think they're gonna come here and they're gonna wish that they stayed for longer. Oh my god, ice cubes, are they filled? No way! The ice cubes are filled. I love this owner. I'm not gonna use them because I don't know if the water is clean. But it is so beautiful. So yeah, it's given me a little bit of confidence for my Manchester place. I'm gonna be honest. I do think this floor plan is probably similar to Manchester, like, I think this is probably similar. All right, let's look at what they have decorated here. So down here, they have dictionaries from all the different countries, or all the different languages. We have some art books down here. We have some travel books here. We have some cookbooks here. Whatever this is, it's fun. And SpongeBob's house here. The best of Sussex. Little picture, little... Oh my god, I heard someone running. I heard someone running, and I thought that there was someone in the apartment. Movies to see before you die. Maybe not great to like show to like old people. Some old cameras, probably from their time. Nice little TV. We have some more photo books. We have this. Down here we have a little table as well, which is really nice. I love this apartment. I love this apartment. I'm trying to think if I was living in here. So obviously this living space would be great. Where would I put the dog crate? Because my dogs like to sleep in their crate if they're not in my bed. My dogs are crate trained, by the way, where they love their crate. And that's the difference. If you grow your dogs up on loving the crate and it's not a punishment, they will love it. Where would I put the dog crate? I think I would put the dog crate in here and get that table out. Where would I film? Okay, so obviously this would be my bedroom. Is this big enough to film? I don't know this. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all this furniture would be gone, I guess. But this is just such a nice, it really is such a nice place. It is such a nice place. My Nana and Granda were like, we don't want to stay too long in case like we get really homesick, which I understand as well. Like they have their own dog and stuff. But I think they're gonna be like, oh, we should have stayed for longer. Wait, I wonder what they're. Oh my God, I love these little intercoms, and their intercom is, they have a phone? I don't have a phone in my place. Hi. Oh my God, I just realized that entire thing is being spoken downstairs. That is nicer than my place. This is nicer than my place. This is nicer than my apartment. So, I'm very, very, very excited to see them. I might message a couple of my friends if they want to go out tonight. I know that my mom is nervous that I would get too drunk and then be really hungover for tomorrow, but I know that I would be fine, and I know that I don't have much time left for my Brighton friends, and one of my friends who doesn't live in Brighton is down for the weekend, and I might message her because, hold on, let me figure out what her vibe is, because my Nana and Granda go to bed at like 11, they're going to be tired tonight anyway. But it would just mean that I would have to be awake quite early tomorrow. Let me see what her vibe is. Wait, because my other friend said something as well.
Welcome to BT Mobile.
BT Mobile, girl, what is this? All right, let me call my friend Emily, because I know she wanted...
Hello?
Hi, am I speaking to Emily?
Yeah, I'm currently on a funeral.
Okay, can you call me when you're... Can you call...
Sorry, I'm waiting for the funeral director, what's up? And then we can go out for a couple afterwards if you fancy.
If I fancy. So I'm waiting for Nana and Granda. I'm gonna pick them up in like an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna probably go to dinner with them. But I might join you for a couple later, depending on times. If my Nana and Granda are still doing things, I'll be with them. But if they want to go to bed, then I'll message you. And then we could.
Yeah, times as well, because then we're not going to be out too late. Like latest will be out is like 10. 10 really.
Okay, I will love and leave. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not going to reply to your text when I got home. I've just been really busy today.
You're fine. Enjoy the funeral. Keep the spirits up. Daisy called me while I was on that call. Emily's a funeral director, for context. She just called me. Why is she not going to pick up now? I know you're free. You just answered my call. Am I speaking to Daisy?
Yes.
What are you doing tonight then?
Well, it's the 7th, 18th.
Oof.
So I'm probably going to do the pub with them.
I really shouldn't go out because I don't want to be too hungover tomorrow, but if I pull myself together tomorrow, I could go out tonight.
You know what? If you want to, text me and I can tell you where I am and you can come find us.
So you're definitely going to be out tonight, yeah?
I'll be out tonight for sure.
Okay, please let me know, and please let me know if Flo comes because I love her.
Yeah, Flo will definitely be there.
Alright, well, love and leave and possibly see you later.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. Alright, I have such a habit of, ending calls too early. The flight has now been delayed an hour. My Nana and Granda's flight has been delayed an hour. This is very inconvenient. For them, not for me. It works in my favor, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm annoyed for them because they've been at the airport so early. Because they were like, they didn't want to miss their flight, so they were at the airport so early. I'm calling my mom.
Hello?
Am I speaking to Sinead?
You are, dude.
Nana and Granda's flight keeps getting delayed. I feel really bad for them because they've been at the airport for a while anyway.
I know.
They're 100% going to be too tired for dinner. All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Oh, delays. So, I feel bad for them. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my Red Bull and then I'm gonna go from there. But love this place, can't wait to see my Nana and Granda, and I hope they're in good spirits. I know how annoying traveling is, so the fact that they're being so delayed, I feel bad. I just want this trip to be perfect for them. I want this trip to be perfect for them. And here's what I'm thinking as well. If I go out tonight, Daisy's out, who's one of my friends who doesn't come down here often. She's only down because it's her brother's birthday. She doesn't live here anymore. If I go out tonight, have a couple drinks, latest that I get home, 3 a.m., latest, 3:30. If I get home latest, 3, I went to bed last night at 5, 6, no, I went to bed at 6 last night. I'm tired today, though. I went to bed at 6 last night, and I woke up at 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? So, it is possible, and I know that my Nana and Granda will be here. I think I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I think we're gonna do that. But I love that they can come back here and they can walk around the apartment and they're not stuck in a hotel room or something, so, I just want them to have the best time. So, fingers crossed the flight doesn't get delayed anymore. And whenever their flight takes off, I'll get the train up. And then, depending on how tired they are, I'll either get the train with them or I'll book us like a cab and we'll come back and they'll just, you know, sit in a car and be relaxed. One of the two. I also am like, this is so weird, but like, again, I said this, I haven't spent much time one-on-one with my Nana and Granda ever. Like, so it's going to be so interesting that I'm going to have basically, you know, tonight, all of tomorrow, all of the next day, and the morning of Sunday. Sorry, any voice just sounds like they're right here. You know, I'm going to have all that time with them. And again, even whenever I was younger, like, my mom would leave me off for like an hour or something with my Nana and Granda, or even recently, like the most amount of time I've spent with them has been like 30 minutes at lunchtime. So it's going to be very interesting. Oh my God, I haven't shown you my nails. I got the natural ones. Love it, right? It's going to be very, very, very interesting to spend so much time with my grandparents in a city that I'm now living in that is completely new to them. It's going to be interesting what we talk about. My Nana and Granda, I don't know what their perception is of me living in Brighton, but I live a very different life in Brighton than what I do in Derry, and I think the stories that I would tell them of the things that I get up to in Brighton may be a little jarring to them. What are me and my Nana and Granda going to talk about? I love them so much, like, but again, like, we don't see each other very often. I've never been with them for days on end by myself. Like, this is going to be very interesting. I wonder if they're gonna have questions for me, or like, this has the possibility to be a crazy trip. This has the possibility to be a crazy tell-all trip. So we will see. I will keep you updated as we go throughout the day, but that is the current update. I'm sitting in their apartment, not my own, because I actually prefer it here than my own. My girls are actually with their dog sitter today. Whenever I got my nails done today, I decided that I was actually going to, my dog sitter who normally looks after my girls also does dog walking. She has taken the girls for the afternoon. So her, Bonnie, and Dolly are currently in the field somewhere. She was sending me photos earlier of, should I show you them? Of Dolly frolicking around the field. And I love her so much. One of my main priorities whenever I get to Manchester is finding someone who's as great with the girls as what this woman is. My mum said, just have bread and cheese in their apartment and they'll be happy. Okay. So let me find the pictures that my dog sitter sent. So yeah, on days like this where I'm waiting for my Nana and Granda and I'm out of the apartment for long periods of time, I like to do my best to have the girls still doing stuff and stimulated, and I can't be in the apartment today. So what I have done is they are with their dog sitter out in a field somewhere. So here is Bonnie right now. She is out on a little walk with the dog sitter. And then Dolly, let me show you Dolly. So this is both the girls out on their little runs. So yeah, I love this girl so much. I will sometimes call her up and be like, are you free tomorrow? And she'll be like, yeah. And I'll be like, are you able to take the girls for the day or for the afternoon to take them to the fields or something? Like, I'm really busy today. And she'll be like, yeah. And, you know, I just pay her and it's all great. I love it. And I also love knowing that while I'm here waiting for my Nana and Granda, and I'm going to be traveling to and from the airport today and stuff, that they are doing that all night. And while I'm very much so with my Nana and Granda over the next couple days, I may book them in again tomorrow and the next day to go to the fields and stuff. Or I may take my girls out with my Nana and Granda. Who knows? Who knows? The possibilities are endless, my darlings. Anyway, love and leave. Why do I keep saying that? Okay, two very special girls just arrived back from their very fun day with the dogs. Whoa, with the dog sitter. Sorry, Dolly just absolutely attacked the camera. Tell me all about your day. Tell me all about your day. How was your day? I saw you went to the field. You went to the field. Did you have so much fun, Bonnie? Dolly, where's your tennis ball? Oh, there it is. Dolly, do you want to know something? When the muckers watch the vlogs, their doggies play along with you. Someone sent me a video where their dog was watching the ball. So this is for the muckers' dogs back home. Dolly, are you going to share? Okay, so if you have a dog back home, look, dog who's watching. If you have a dog, please get them in front of the screen right now. And let's play along with Dolly, okay? Because I saw this. Are you gonna share? Are you gonna share? Come on, let's share, let's share, let's share. Let's let the dogs at home see. Look, doggies. Doggies, lick ball. Dolly's gonna play along with you, okay? Are you ready, doggies at home? 1, 2, 3, go. Is your dog looking over? Come on, bring back for the dogs. Bring back for the dogs. Come on, bring back for the dogs. Someone literally shared it and it was the sweetest. Look, doggies at home. It was the sweetest video ever. So thank you so much. It literally was it warmed my cold heart. Doggies at home, look. Did I get you? Did I get you? Look at that beautiful little pumpkin. Look at that beautiful little pumpkin bum bum. You see the ball? Down here. Drop the ball here. Down here. Or right there. Doggies at home and my little sweetie pie. So, did you have the best time, little dog sitter, today? Did you have the best time? Come on, share, share. Okay, doggies, one more time. Please, can someone do that? Because it's so fun. So anyway, my Nana and Granda have just boarded their flight. The girls are back. So, I am now going to go to the airport to pick them up. So I'm gonna go to the train station right now. I was gonna change and put on a nicer outfit for my Nana and Granda, but I actually cannot be bothered today. So we're gonna go to the airport right now. Okay, one more time. One more time. Alright, we're gonna go to the airport. Okay, everyone, I'm currently editing. So this next clip that you're going to watch is me after the club. And it is me rambling. And the reason I'm including it is because everything that I'm saying is things that I've been feeling for a while. And I think I just had like a moment of getting it out then and there. So I'm gonna include it. So just a little bit of a warning that this is like a little bit like sob fast. So nothing bad, just like emotions I was feeling in that moment, and I feel that they're important to include because there's still things I feel now, but I was just a lot more emotional then than what I am now because I just came back from the club. But I wanted to include it, but I wanted to give a little bit of warning because it's like, it just like jumps. So that's what happened. I was emotional because I'd spent time with my Nana and Granda, hadn't seen them in a while, and my Nana and Granda were having conversations that I don't really talk about here, about getting older and kind of feeling themselves lose touch whenever they get older and all these different things. And it made me really sad. And they started talking about my age, and they were talking about like our family growing up, and it kind of made me realize that everyone's growing up, and one of my biggest fears in life is losing people and people moving at different, moving at different times, and just how quick life is, and to cherish the moments you have with people, specifically my grandparents. So for context, before I went out, I was with my nan and granda, and they were talking extensively about like growing older and, you know, the fact that they're, you know, in their 80s now and how they feel and, you know, just cherishing the time they have. And that makes me very emotional to hear that conversation. So I took a lot of that on. And then whenever I went back home, I got some news about my family that's really exciting. But it's kind of like grown-up news, like, you know, us all growing older and doing our own thing. And a lot of it just kind of came all in my head, and then I started thinking about that I'm moving next week and that I'm scared of growing older, and this is a little bit of me trying to warn you of where I'm at. So I had like my grandparents talking about like being old, and them talking about me growing older, which is one of my biggest fears, and then there was really big news happened with my family are growing up, and me moving to Manchester. I was a little bit overwhelmed, and there was a lot that I wanted to get out, and I'm going to include it because it is still things that I'm thinking, but I did just want to give a little bit of a warning. Okay, so it is currently, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:02 a.m.
4:02 a.m. And Dolly, do you come up? Good girl. I'm going to go to bed very soon because Nana and Granda are going to be up very early in the morning. I am back from the club. I ended up going to the club, I went to the bar, then I went to the club, and now we're at 4 a.m. And I had a really good time with my friends, and tonight was a bittersweet night. It was the last time that I'm going to see a couple of the people I went out with, so, you know, obviously very emotional. Yes, my sweetie. You know, a lot of emotions. My friend Daisy I went out with tonight. This is my last time seeing her. She doesn't live in Brighton anymore, and she doesn't really come back here. So this is probably the last time I'm gonna see her. Unless, you know, in the future there's just timing that we both see each other. So I'm feeling a little bit down right now. But anyway, I had a great night with her and her friend Flo. So Nana and Granda, I went to the airport. I love you. 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 I picked Nana and Granda up from the airport, and they were in the best spirits. They loved the Airbnb. I didn't film much because I just kind of enjoyed spending time with them. And I got the train back with them, Ubered to their Airbnb, and it was like 8 p.m. And I think I stayed in there for like 2 hours with them. Now, 8 p.m. is like their bedtime. But I stayed in there for like 2 hours, and we talked, and we had tea, and it was lovely. I got them McDonald's. Me and my Nana had like a complex conversation about like religion and spirituality, and it was a lot, but it was really good. They were just really grateful, and it was good to see them. I know that they're sleeping right now, and they're gonna wake up in a matter of hours. They literally wake up at like 7 a.m. So I've got to be awake tomorrow at like 11. I'm gonna set my alarm for 11, even though Alexa, how many hours until 11 a.m.?
11 a.m. is in 6 hours and 55 minutes.
That's not bad. So I'm gonna see them around then. I'm gonna try my best to be awake as early as possible. I want them to see the apartment, but I need to clean it up a little bit. So I'm working on that. But the reason I wanted to film right now, Dolly, do you want to go down? Do you want to go down, baby? Wait, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Do you want to go down, or do you want to sit up? The reason I'm filming right now is on my TikTok recently has been a lot of videos of Friends. Friends is such a... I also got McDonald's, by the way. Friends is such a comfort show for me, and it always has been. I watched it for the first time when I was 13, I think. I'm trying to think. It would have been 2015. No. Yeah, 2015. And it was very much so a comfort. And I find a lot of comfort in the storyline, that I know what happens, the characters, and every time I watch, I, identify with the different character, and I think the older I get, the more I identify with the show. But on my TikTok recently, there's been a lot of videos about trauma in the show, and more specifically, kind of like Monica, because with Phoebe, her trauma was always one of the center points of the storyline, and obviously there's a laugh track which ruins it. But with Monica, she would always open up about family issues and food issues and job issues, money issues, insecurities, and she always kind of got put off to the side. And I think that my favorite character in Friends is Monica. I think I always used to be like, my favorite character is Phoebe. But I think that hold on, let me rank the Friends characters. Hold on. I just came back from the club, so you're getting me at my most vulnerable state. Give me 10 minutes and I'll start crying. Let me rank the Friends characters. Monica, Phoebe, Chandler, Ross. No, Ross is last. Sorry. Monica, Phoebe, Chandler, Joey, Rachel, Ross. Did I miss anyone? If I did, they're unimportant. Let me lower this down a little bit more. There you go. And so one of the reasons I wanted to sit down and film right now was because I was watching these TikToks of Friends, and I got a little bit emotional because I ignore the girls munching on the chicken wings, by the way. I got a little bit emotional because I told myself that when I moved to Manchester, I am going to start watching Friends from the start because I find so much comfort in the show. Oh my god, I cry in every vlog. I find so much comfort in the show that I told myself I was going to start watching it from the start again. This is probably literally over 15 times I've watched this show start to finish. I said I'm going to watch it from the start when I moved to Manchester, just in case I need a little bit of comfort. And when I watched those TikToks tonight, I was like, every time I've watched Friends, I've been a little bit closer in age to what the characters are supposed to be. And I had a bit of a moment when I was watching those TikToks where I was like, I'm about to be 21 and I'm getting older. And tonight my Nana turned around to me and was like, you're about to be 21. She was like, you're about to be 21. You're about to be an adult. How does that feel? And I was like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, it feels great. And I didn't think much of it. But whenever I left them and I came back to my apartment, this is 4 hours ago, I kind of sat and I felt really sad because I'm so scared of growing up and I'm so scared of getting older that, I had a little bit of a meltdown whenever I turned 20, so I feel that for the rest of my life I'm going to have a meltdown every single birthday, so this is to be expected. And I guess with my birthday being next week, this is something that is this is a tradition, I guess. Either I cry on my birthday or I cry the week before my birthday. I am so scared of growing up, and I get so sad on my birthday, and I'm really, really, really nervous to turn 21, and isn't that so stupid? I think the reason I'm nervous to turn 21 is because I'm turning 21 and I'm starting an entire new chapter of my life, and this is the kind of Friends, it comes into play here because I'm getting closer in age, like I said, to the Friends characters, and I'm getting closer in age to season 1 Friends, you know what I mean? Which is exciting because it means I have like 10 more seasons of my life, you know what I mean? Alexa, what age were the Friends characters in season 1?
From goldeby.com. When Friends first began airing in 1994, its characters were all in their mid to late 20s.
Mid to late 20s, that's not helpful. Hi Dolly. I guess we're not gonna find out. So mid to late 20s. So I don't know, I just think that the thought of getting older scares me. The thought of my family getting older scares me. And specifically when my Nana and Granda are making a reference to how old I'm getting, it makes me realize that I'm so grateful that they are still here. But it also alerts me that I am now 21 and my grandparents are now in their 80s. And I am very grateful to cherish every moment with them. After seeing them for the first time, I haven't seen them in a very long time. Last time I went back to Derry, I didn't see them. It was a little bit of a moment of everyone's grown up. Watching those Friends TikToks tonight just kind of, it's made me really excited to watch or to rewatch Friends, I'll be honest, but something struck in me tonight where it kind of affected me. And I think it was a combination of things. I think it was seeing one of my friends from school announce that he's having babies. My Nana making reference to the fact that I'm about to be 21, which, by the way, like, is true. I think it was just something that's jarring to me because if I'm 21, what age does that make them? And you know, I'm so lucky to have them still, and some pretty big things that are happening in my family's life, which are really exciting. I don't want to say them because I don't want to spoil them for like anyone who is in my family that might watch my videos. You know, that it'll make sense if you're not in my family, but like, but my family are growing up, dare I say. And we're all doing very adult things, dare I say. I'm witnessing my brothers get older. It's scary to me. It was my brother's birthday a couple days ago. And, you know, he was on a trip with his girlfriend. And they had the best time ever. And my other brother, him and his girlfriend, you know, are seeing each other in a couple of weeks. They've been together for, you know, a very long time and they have the best time, and will often find myself comparing myself to them and feeling like, you know, everyone in my family is, you know, growing up and finding love and doing these big adult things, and here I am, like, what have I done? And I felt like that today whenever I got a little bit of news from my family, I guess. And it's all very exciting, but I'm going to be 21, and at the age of 21, I haven't done a lot of the things that my brothers have done. Whenever it comes to like personal like milestones, like by the time my brothers were 21, like they had experienced a lot more than what I had. You know, they went to uni and they had experienced so many more complex friendships or ambitions with school and relationships, and because I didn't go to uni and because I just feel that, have I missed out on a lot?
You cannot say that I did not warn you for that, by the way. So now we're going to swiftly move on to the next day whenever I woke up and felt absolutely fine because I got all of that out of my system. It was either filming it or writing it in a journal, and we decided to film it this night. So anyway, on with the vlog.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. Rise and shine. I am not hungover today. I am not hungover, which is absolutely amazing. I did wake up in the middle of the night, gasping for water, which is why I was very scared to wake up today, because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have the biggest hangover of all time. But I did not. When I felt like that, I downed like 2 liters of water, got back into bed and put my fan on my face. And I woke up, I took a shower, I feel great. So I'm about to meet my Nana and Granda. Thankfully, it is a beautiful day today, which is great, thank God. So I'm going to go over to my Nana and Granda's apartment right now. I'm gonna take them into town. We're gonna go from there. I don't know how much I'm gonna film today. I'm not gonna bring my camera with me. I'm just gonna spend time with them, but I'm very, very, very excited for that. And yeah, I'm just really happy that I'm not hungover today. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, today's the blessing. I have no hangover. So I'm gonna go meet them right now. I'm wearing my Lord hoodie today, and I love this hoodie.
How to say interesting in Spanish.
She just randomly started saying that. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is, okay, my mom's FaceTiming me again. Girl, I was calling you earlier and you didn't respond. So it is currently Sunday the 24th of September when I tell you I have not been this tired in my life in a very, very, very long time. I mean it. So let me update you on what happened. First of all, I want to go grab something. I got this tote bag today from Pull & Bear, and it is really, really, really cute. I love it so much. Me and my Nana went out shopping and bought it, but what I want to show you is, I also went to this cafe, which is beautiful. It was the Laughing Dog. Me, my Nana, and my Granda, they left today, literally a couple hours ago, but I had a really good morning with them, and my Nana and Granda obviously have been here for the last couple days. We'll talk about that in a second, but when we were in this cafe, they had like a little bit of a shop as well, and I was just looking at their candles and incense, and I go to my Nana, oh my god, this smells beautiful, like this specific one, it's this right here. I've never smelled incense, which has been so, sorry, I'm so tired, which smells so floral and so beautiful, and they have these little incense holders, and I've never seen ones like this before. They were like really modern and really beautiful, like this is it right here. And so I said this to my Nana, and my Nana, I go down to get my food, and my Nana like comes down to the table and goes like this, here you go, and she bought me them. So I'm gonna light one of these because I wanna experience this. But oh my god, you guys, I have never been so tired in my entire life. That was a crazy, this smells so good. That was a crazy few days with my Nana and Granda, and it was a crazy few days in general. I am going to burn this in the studio room, the streaming room. What do I want to do? I'll do it here for the meantime. Okay. Wait, I forget what you do. You burn it a little bit and then you blow it out, right? It's been a while. I think it's like that. I think it's like this. Anyway, so I'll put this over here for the meantime. But it has been a lot. So Nana and Granda came, and I didn't really film much because I was just spending time with them, and it was incredible to spend time with my Nana and Granda. It really, really, really was incredible to be with them and have so much one-on-one time with them. I was super nervous, like what we're gonna talk about, but we just talked and talked and talked, and they were so relaxed on the trip, so they were telling like nostalgic stories of when they first started dating, and stories about like when my mom was a baby. And first of all, speaking of little babies, little Milo is getting his surgery tomorrow and he doesn't know it. Last day with your balls, son. And also probably dental surgery tomorrow, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but it's whatever. So that was the update. They were such in a good mood, in such a good place. Again, I think they were super relaxed because I had booked them the Airbnb, so they were able to feel like they were more so at home than stuck in a hotel room. And I just was able to treat them the entire time, and they spent so much time going around Brighton on their own behalf as well, and they seemed to just really enjoy the city. we literally like were waking up every single day. This is why I'm so tired, okay? So my Nana and Granda are old people, which means that they finish and start their day way different schedule than what I do. They wake up at like 6 a.m. and they go to bed at like 7 p.m. So I was living by their schedule, and I have been for the past couple days, but I've also been going out every single night. So this has been the first weekend in months where I have gone out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, back to back to back, because this is my last weekend in Brighton that isn't my birthday. I'm going to be doing stuff next week on one of the days anyway, but this is my last weekend where I'm actually going to live in Brighton and be able to go out partying and stuff. So it was like one of my friend's birthdays, and then we went to a club night, and then we went to like kind of like a festival club night last night as well. So I have not been sleeping because I have been waking up with my Nana and Granda and going out super early throughout the day, and then staying with my Nana and Granda in town or doing whatever until about 8 p.m. And then I come home and I literally have been taking the dogs on a walk at like 8, or if my dog sitter has them, she's had them 2 days out of the 4 day. I will take the dogs for a walk at like 8. And then whenever I come back, I meet my friends to go to the club at like 10. And I've done that for the entire time my Nana and Granda have been here, which has been like 3 or 4 days. I'm not even exhausted like that. I am sore. So that's been the update. That's why I'm a little bit mellow right now. I really didn't film much. I just was spending time with them, and I'm so glad I did, because I don't get to see them much ever. I don't get to hang out with them the way I did on this trip. I've been looking for lip balm all day. Oh, I found some. Okay, maybe I should have just looked in the bag that I thought it was in. Just being able to spend so much time with them was so great. And we just got on so well. We went out to dinner last night, and they had told the restaurant that it was my birthday, and they bring champagne down to the table and they sing happy birthday, and I immediately turn to my Nana because it's her 80th birthday soon, and I thought it was like for her, so I turn around and start singing to her. And then my Nana goes like, and I'm like, oh my god, I know I've been talking about my birthday, but I was so focused on my Nana and Granda and the fact that, you know, her 80th and my Granda's birthday is next month, that I thought we were celebrating that. Then they bring a cake down. They got me like a minion cake. Let me show you. They were like, this is all we can find. I thought it was so cute. So they brought this out. I got a little bit tipsy with my Nana yesterday during dinner. My Nana got a little bit tipsy. We had like 2 glasses of wine. It was crazy. And yeah, I just had the most amazing time. I feel really warm inside that I got to spend so much time with family, especially in Brighton. They said that it was kind of sad in a way as well, because my Nana and Granda were saying that this trip has made them realize that they don't think they could ever travel again, which is sad. I'm not saying for me or anything, it's, you know, for them in a way, it's like the end of an era. Like, my Nana and Granda were people who traveled throughout the year, every single year that they were together, and whether it was family holidays or they would go away for the weekend to like cities, even up until recently, but they stopped going on holidays or traveling in general after the pandemic, because they had like a moment to sit. And this is the first trip they've done in a while where there's like planes involved, and their flight out got delayed. Literally, they were supposed to get in at like 5 or 6 or something. They ended up getting in at like 10. So they were sitting at the airport all day, and, you know, they get tired. And today they're supposed to be in the air right now, and their flight is delayed a couple hours. And they just said to me, they were like, we don't think that we could ever travel again because it's too exhausting on our bodies. And it was kind of sad in a way, because it's like they were basically just saying that this is like their last time going on like a plane and on a holiday. And it's, I don't know, it's scary to watch people you love grow old or grow older. And I mean, hearing my Nana and Granda just flat out say to me that like, this is probably the last time we're gonna leave, you know, Ireland, was just really crazy, because I've known throughout my entire life that my Nana and Granda have been people that are well-traveled and they enjoy that. And to know that they know that their bodies can't do that anymore it's sad. It's sad. So I went all out on this trip and they went all out. They pushed themselves so much. They were walking all day, every day that they were here. We ate out in dinners and we ate good on this trip. We went to lunch, we went to breakfast, we went to dinner, we got dessert, we had wine. Like, my Granda was enjoying his beers, we went shopping, I bought them things, they bought me things. Like, we just had a really good time, and I feel really confident that I gave them a good final trip. But it does suck in a way to hear your grandparents basically admit to you that they are old. Because you can know someone's age, but I think you kind of live in a little bit of bliss. Is this even... It's not even burning. Hello? Sorry, I just wanted to change the topic because I didn't want to get sad. I'm tired enough already today. Okay, so Milo's getting his surgery tomorrow. I'm gonna get back on track with the vlogs. I really do thank people for allowing me to have this little moment. It was really, really, really enjoyable, and I feel really reset, and I don't know, I just love my Nana and Granda so much. And yes, Milo is getting his surgery tomorrow. I'm about to feed him dinner for the final time before his surgery, so if everyone can put their good thoughts out to Milo getting his surgery tomorrow. He is getting neutered, but he may also be getting dental surgery, like gum removed kind of thing. So if you can just keep Mr. Milo in your thoughts. I'm gonna love and leave you. I do not know what kind of footage I have. I'll talk to you later, okay? Love and leave, love and leave, love and leave.